Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasix, and this is a brand new what if that I'm starting called what if what if Naruto was Itachi's son, which personally I think is pretty interesting, and hopefully you guys like the way I've done it. And also this is also the 5th day of making a video every day until Christmas. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. This is What If Naruto Was Itachi's Son, Part 1. So, basically how I'm starting this is, I just want to say quickly, all the adults have been, like, aged up by, like, a solid 10 years or more, and that does mean Itachi is born earlier. Anyway, so, where I'm starting this is, so, Minato, who is also a Uzumaki, but he's only, 75%, so he can keep his blue eyes, because I want him to have blue eyes. There's no reason. So he's just gonna have red hair and blue eyes. And also Kushina have a daughter a few days after Itachi is born. And they name their daughter Mina, who also has red hair and blue eyes. But I'm just quickly saying this. Through this birth, the Nine Tails does not get released. Yeah, just want to make that clear. Anyway, so Itachi and Mina grow up normally. So Itachi grows up how he grows up, and Mina, I'm just gonna say, grows up like some normal kind of Ichi with special needs. Well, everyone just likes her. She's like one of the I guess you could say she's one of the popular people, because people do know that she's Minato's son, you know. Anyway, so yeah, Itachi and Mina grow up normally as friends, and around the time where Itachi is like 3, Sasuke is also born, also being aged up, of course, because he's only 3 years older than Itachi, and he's being born really early. Anyway, eventually, Mina and Itachi start dating, and yeah, it's just any normal relationship that you think Itachi would be in. I don't get in like the early stages of the story, I don't get into too much detail, so I don't expect much, okay? Yeah, after a while, I'd say like when Itachi, I should probably clearly say this, when Itachi and Mina, it's like a little time skip that I'm having. When Itachi and Mina are dating, they are like 12, no, 14, I'm gonna say 14. Yeah, 14. Anyway, around this time, or I'd say like a year, another little time skip, like they're 15. Kushina gets sick with, I couldn't find it. I couldn't really be bothered to give her some special disease, so she has cancer. If we want to keep this, want the short story, she gets cancer. Anyway, she eventually dies, but before she dies, the Nine Tails gets given to Mina, and yeah, they say their farewells, and bye-bye, Kushina. But Minato still says as Hokage and stuff like that. Anyway, so oh, I just lost my spot in the script real quick. Yeah. Another quick thing. I should probably. Literally, Itachi's practically the same, except he doesn't have to kill his clan because of Minato, and he has a girlfriend. So I'm quickly just. They're 20. They get skimming through this. Itachi and Mina are 20. They get married. At age 23, they decide to have kids. I know, early, but it's Naruto, so who cares? And they have Naruto, and at this point, this is where we get into the story. At this point, the Nine Tails does get released, and yeah, Nine Tails does get released in. It just goes how it usually goes. And Minato was there, because although at this point Itachi has learnt a bit of Funjutsu, he's not as good as Minato. So Minato's there, and essentially the same thing happens as usual. Ninetales gets sold into Naruto. The dude, Madara / Obito / Toby gets beaten up even faster since Itachi's also there. And then, in the end, Mina and Minato end up dying. Because Mina, that makes sense, because the mother, and she was already almost dying. Because she has less chakra than Kushina. And Minato was like, no, you have to be here to protect the village, to Itachi, saying he wants him to become the next Hokage. And then he also needs to protect his son. Yeah. Stuff like that, you know? And then, so this happens, and, quick note, this doesn't matter in this story, but it will matter. This doesn't matter in this episode / part, but it will matter in this next part. Sasuke, I'm gonna say at this point, Sasuke's like 20, 21. Sasuke is married to like some other random Uchiha named Sarah, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and they have a boy together named I don't know, even earlier than Itachi, but who cares? This is like a few days after Naruto's birth, and they have a son together, and the boy's name is Ichiro. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Ichiro. Meh. Anyway, which means, yeah, that basically means first son. Ironic. Anyway, eventually Itachi does become the 5th Hokage. And also, quick note, Itachi is somewhat depressed after Mina's death, but it's not really that bad. And he also doesn't spend much time with Naruto, which does kind of take a bit of a toll on Naruto's mental health, because Itachi's always getting home late. Naruto spends most of his time. So at this point, Naruto's like 3-4. Naruto spends most of his time with Shizuzui, and eventually starts training at the age of 4 to try and live up, because he feels the need to live up to his father's reputation, and he is very successful. And by age 5, Naruto is quite literally a prodigy, because by age 5, because of training with Shizui and sometimes Sasuke, Naruto is as strong as a 7-year-old Itachi, which is pretty strong. Naruto, when growing up, is somewhat hated because this is like random, My script is random, but who cares? Yeah, as I was saying, Naruto, when he is growing up, is somewhat hated because he is an Uchiha, but nobody knows that he is the nine-tailed Jinchuriki. Yeah. Anyway, so Naruto enters the academy at age 6, and life goes on. And then there's this one time, ready? It's pretty cool. I'm just joking. Well, kind of. One time in the academy, Naruto sees Ichiro, which is like his best friend, somewhat. He's not really friends with many people, but it's like the only person he knows because they're like cousins. Being bullied for being a weak Uchiha. Naruto seeing this, then unlocks his one-time Sharingan and beats up the bullies, which are 10, by the way. So that's a pretty good feat. And also, I probably should have said this ages ago, but Naruto hasn't told anyone that he is Itachi's son, so people don't really. He doesn't really want attention, but sometimes people do crowd around him because he is an Uchiha, and like the girls crowd around him sometimes, but he just ignores them. Anyway, so that same year, because of Naruto's skill, he is recommended to take the Genin exams, and when Itachi sees that Naruto is being recommended for the Genin exams, he goes and talks to Naruto about this, and he checks up on him and finds out that Naruto is at least low tuning level, which he is surprised by since he is only 6, which is stronger than what he was at the time. And he also has a 2-Tomi Sharingan, which is also better than, because like he has a 2-Tomi at this point because it's like 6 months after the event of what's it, 6 months after, just dropped something. It's like 6 months after the event of Ichiro being bullied, and he's trained his eyes, and he eventually unlocked the Chitomi state of his eyes. Also, yeah. Never mind. Yeah. And at this point, Itachi is actually is talking to Naruto and saying he's really proud of Naruto and that he's becoming very strong. And he says he will try and spend more time with Naruto, and Naruto is happy with this and hugs Itachi. And also, Itachi does say he can take the Genin exams. And also, quick note, probably should have said this ages ago. It doesn't really matter at the time. Well, kind of does. I'm just saying, Naruto's smart, like really smart. Like not Shikamaru smart, but still pretty smart. Naruto thinks like a lot like Itachi does, and he also just wants peace. Anyway, the next day, Naruto takes the Genin exams and aces everything, including the clone jutsu thing, because during the training with Shizui and stuff like that, he does learn the clone jutsu. Yeah, anyway, so Naruto becomes the Rookie of the Year, which makes a lot of the guys jealous and stuff, and annoyed. Sorry, cough. Anyway, so Mizuki still does that, still tries to trick Naruto and stuff like that. With this time it's like, oh yeah, you'll become an instant Chunin if you do this. But Naruto, seeing through his lies and seeing his bad intentions, does go along with it and plans to take him down. So he goes along with his plan, takes the scroll ceiling, but while he's waiting for Mizuki, he does copy the scroll of stealing for the later training, because he thinks it'll be useful, which it will be. And then when Mizuki eventually shows up, he just spawns in a bunch of shadow clones, and they all do the fire style jutsu on him, and Mizuki just gets destroyed, and because he just doesn't expect it coming. I usually, if Mizuki didn't underestimate Naruto, this Naruto, I'd say he'd stand a solid 10 seconds instead of a solid 5 seconds. Yeah. Anyway, so Naruto brings them in and explains to Itachi, the Hokage, what happened. Of course, leaving out the fact that he copied the scroll stealing. And Naruto does get paid for a B rank mission. And Itachi even says he's proud of Naruto, and that it was a very good plan, which makes Naruto really happy. And anyway, so Naruto goes to bed that night thinking about how the day was pretty interesting, what he could have done better, and what he will do tomorrow. Anyway, this is where I'm going to be ending this video. I hope you enjoyed this part. Honestly, I really like this series, this idea of a series, and I probably will finally make a series that goes into Shippuden. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and sorry about my voice. I'm a little sick, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little sick, not COVID. I am a little sick, but yeah, sorry about my voice if that was a bit bad. Anyway, have a good night or day, wherever you are, and Merry Christmas tomorrow, if it is Christmas for you tomorrow. Yeah, see ya.